5:06 right now. This morning will be an important one in the controversial Trayvon Martin murder case. Community Watch volunteer George Zimmerman, the man who pulled the trigger, hopes to walk out of jail later today. NBC's Jay Gray has more this morning from Sanford.
Mr. Zimmerman,
yes, sir.
You're appearing here for your first appearances.
This morning, George Zimmerman and his legal team will walk into this Sanford courtroom with the hope that later today he can walk out of the Seminole County Jail.
I think the statute and the case law suggests that it should get a bond. Unless the state can prove the presumption is great and the evidence, the proof evident, then it's going to be very difficult for them to keep him in.
Legal analysts agree Zimmerman will likely be eligible for bond, but say the price could be high due to the nature of the case.
I would think that somewhere in the neighborhood of $50,000 would be reasonable, but I doubt that an appellate court would be willing to complain about it if it was up to $200,000.
The bond hearing could be the first time the man who shot and killed Trayvon Martin comes face to face with the teenager's parents. Their attorney has said that Tracy Martin and Sabrina Fulton will attend the proceeding at the request of the special prosecutor in the case. Since his arrest, Martin's family has pushed to keep Zimmerman behind bars.
I mean, some people want him behind bars for life.
What do you want?
Likewise. Justice.
A search for justice that begins in Judge Kenneth Lester's courtroom later this morning. Jay Gray, NBC News, Sanford, Florida.
A task force to examine Florida's Stand Your Ground law is ready to get to work this morning. Governor Scott wanted to wait until the investigation into the shooting death of Trayvon Martin ended. Lieutenant Governor Jennifer Carroll will be heading up the force. Carroll was in the House when Stand Your Ground passed.
Governor Carroll, did you vote for Stand Your Ground when you were in the House?
Yes, I did.
Do you regret that?
We'll find out.
Prosecutors, defense attorneys, and law enforcement round out the 17-member review team. The task force will hold its first meeting on May 1st.